Okay, so today I will do a comparison between two of Pentel's most popular drafting pencil lines. It's the Pentel GraphGear 1000 versus the Pentel GraphGear 500. So they're both drafting pencils made by Pentel. They're part of the GraphGear line. This one is cheaper than this one. This one usually retails for about $13, so this one retails for about $6. It's about half the price. So, without further ado, let's talk about the pros and cons of each model. So, one advantage of the GraphGear 1000, I have the 0.5 model here, is the lead sleeve is retractable. So it's pocket safe and the lead sleeve won't bend if you drop it. So if you press, the lead sleeve comes out, and then if you press more, that comes out. To retract the lead sleeve, unlike most other pencils, you don't press all the way down. Instead, you press the clip like this. So let me show you again here. So, and there it goes. On the other hand, the Pentel GraphGear 500 have the 0.3 model here. Let's focus. This model has a fixed sleeve, 4mm fixed sleeve, so it's not pocket safe, but it's more stable. So you can see here. Another advantage of the GraphGear 1000 is it has a lead hardness indicator. The American version of the GraphGear 500, which is the PG52, it's in the number, which is the lead size, doesn't have a lead size indicator. The Japanese model, which is the PG51, and then X, it has a lead sleeve indicator. It has a lead size indicator. So, but this one doesn't. So yeah, GraphGear 100 has it. To change the lead size, you unscrew the top, and then you just move the grip. And once you get to your lead size, you just screw it back in. So yeah. Also, the clip is stronger on the GraphGear 1000 than on the GraphGear 500. This tiny clip seems like you would bend if you clip it onto your clothing, which I never do, but it's not as strong as this one. So now let's talk about the advantages of the GraphGear 500. So one obvious advantage is it's cheaper. Another advantage is I like the grip a little bit more. It's a metal grip. It's diamond cut. It's shiny. Yeah. So this is much more grippy than the grip of the GraphGear 1000. On the GraphGear 1000, the metal knurling is very smooth, so that's not good. And it has those rubber inserts that are really slippery. When your hands get sweaty, your hand like literally moves back and forth. So yeah, that's a disadvantage of the GraphGear 1000. So I like the grip more. Another advantage is because the bottom, the grip section is made out of metal, while the barrel is made out of plastic. The weight is more on the tip, so it's effortless when you write. Meanwhile, on the GraphGear 1000, both the grip and the barrel is made of metal, so if you write a lot, your hands get tired because the pencil wants to go like this. See if we see the balance points. Let me see if I can do that without dropping my pencil. Let me see. So the balance point's about here. Okay, yeah, it's about here. While on the GraphGear 500, it's about here. Yeah, so the GraphGear 1000 was here and this was here. So yeah, that's an advantage of the GraphGear 500. So yeah, both are pretty nice pencils. But In my opinion, I prefer the GraphGear 500 to the GraphGear 1000. Just because it writes more effortlessly and it's cheaper. And the build quality are both excellent. And I don't really need a retractable light sleeve because I never put my pencils in my pockets. Unlike some other people, which I loan my pencils to. Okay, so shall we do a writing test? Okay, so let's do the GraphGear 1000 first. Okay, and now let's do one with the Pentel GraphGear 500. Note the lead sizes are different, so. So yeah, they both write well. By the way, this is the difference between 0.5 and 0.3 if you're curious. So yeah, which one would I recommend? So I would recommend the GraphGear 1000 if you're a little bit rough with your mechanical pencils, because the light sleeve is retractable, so when you drop it, it won't bend, and it's a little better build quality because the entire body is made out of metal. But if you're a person who has a lot of essays to write, and yeah, you have to write a lot of things and you're careful about your pencils, I would recommend the GraphGear 500 more. So yeah, those are the two GraphGears are both very good drafting pencils and you can't go wrong with any of them. Yeah, this is the comparison between the GraphGear 500 and the GraphGear 1000. Subscribe!